On the subject of things that the general public probably feel they can't afford, I'd imagine that armed police and, police protection for Prince Harry would be on that list. Of course, we are now paying for lawyers to fight a legal battle against Prince Harry, who is disputing the Home Office's decision that because he's no longer a working member of the royal family, his main home now is in California, that he shouldn't be entitled to armed protection. First of all, is this just that he's becoming so litigious because he's got nothing else to do? Or do you think there is any sort of argument there whatsoever, given that if he were to bring his own security detail from America, technically by law, they wouldn't be able to carry any weapons?
Well, look, I think he's left the royal family. That was his decision, and I think, therefore, he has to deal with the consequences of that. I think his security not having guns on them is not necessarily the be-all and end-all, surely. I mean, how many of those attacks are likely to be needing firearm response? And I think that the policing system in the UK, we're likely to see that if he is in crowded areas, in a public appearance in the UK, or whatever it might be, there's likely to be police around there that will be carrying certainly tasers, if not firearms. And I just think that for him, he's made the decision. He can afford, surely, to pay for his own security. George Clooney doesn't want that security. Leonardo DiCaprio doesn't want that security. Why is Prince Harry?
He wants the same as the rest of the family. This is all about status, and he's issued a statement. Don't forget, this decision has already been made. The correct decision, if you ask me. He's appealing against it. But since he's given up front-line royal duties, he does not deserve full royal protection from armed police. And he said that, if you don't give me armed protection, I won't feel safe when I come to Britain. Well, don't come then. Stay in California. We don't care.
The most baffling part of this story is the fact that the Exec Committee for the Protection of Royalty and Public Figures goes by the acronym of Ravec. That doesn't even make sense. Make it make sense. Something else that does make sense, however, is the fact that Omid Scobie's book Endgame is now, in terms of the Amazon charts, 235th place today, behind Mrs.
No, that's in America. You're being unfair to him. He's doing much better in Britain. It's 235th in America. It's 139th here. So
there you go.
Not bad. Selling off the shelf.
I'm sure it is, just in time for the Christmas stockings. But, look, it was always going to be a disaster, this book, because there's nothing in there new that we don't already know, apart from the whole sort of race row that he, I think, manufactured. I'm not sure, but it sounds like that's what happened to try and
I should stress he says he had nothing to do with it.
He says he doesn't. Allegedly, he says that he hadn't. I think it is. But listen.
No. He says it wasn't.
He says it wasn't. He says it wasn't.
Yeah.
Allegedly. But I do think the fact his book has dropped out, there's nothing in there that we can see of any new substance.
Nothing new.
So why would you want to read it?
Well, apparently Charles and Kate are meeting tonight to discuss what they might do next, considering they are the ones essentially fingered in this book as being the royal racists, in inverted commas. We all know they're not.
Which they're not.
Of course they're not.